Hey everybody, Katie here with Omi Crochet, and in today's tutorial we are going to be making this little cloud wall hanging. I ended up using the Lion brand speak-tacular yarn. I really like it. It's really pretty. It has all the sparkles that run through it. It does shed a little bit, maybe even a lot of it, but yeah, I wanted to originally make a fun hat out of this stuff, which I still might, but because of the shedding, I just thought maybe a wall hanging would be a good idea. I don't know, I thought it turned out really cute, be fun in a kid's room or playroom or anywhere you want to hang it, I guess. So I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started. The supplies I used for today's tutorial are a pair of scissors, a 12mm crochet hook, and then you're also going to need a 10-inch metal hoop. And then the yarn that I used is the Lion brand speck-tacular, and I used it in the white, royal purple, aqua, teal, mustard yellow, and hot pink. Okay, we're going to start out with the color white, and we're going to make a magic circle. And from here, go ahead and chain up 4, and that's going to count as a double crochet plus a chain 1. And now into the magic circle, we're going to place a puff stitch. We're going to yarn over, insert your hook, and draw up a loop. And you want to draw the loop up to the height of a double crochet, so the height of your chain 3 stitch right here. And we're gonna do that 4 times. So that was 1, yarn over, 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, that's 3, yarn over, pull up a loop, that's 4. And now we are going to yarn over and pull through all the loops on our hook. From here, chain 2. And we're going to repeat that 2 more times. So yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and 1 more time, yarn over, pull up a loop. And now yarn over, pull through all 3, followed by a chain 2. And 1 more puff stitch into the magic circle. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, pull through all loops. Now we're going to chain 1 and double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And just pull the tail end, doing a little half circle. And that's what round 1 should look like. To start round 2, you want to chain up 4, that counts as a double crochet plus a chain 1, and turn your work. Into this first chain space right here, we're going to place 1 puff stitch followed by a chain 2. Into the next chain space, that will get a puff stitch followed by a chain 2, and into the same space, repeat that again. Puff stitch, chain 2. We're going to repeat what we did here, puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, chain 2, into the next chain space. And now into this last chain space, work 1 puff stitch, and then after your puff stitch, chain 1 and a double crochet into that 3rd chain. And that is round 2. So at the end of round 2, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 puff stitches. From here, we are going to chain up 4 and turn our work. Into this first chain space, place 1 puff stitch followed by a chain 2. The next space, we'll get 2 puff stitches, each followed by a chain 2. And that's going to be the repeat for round 3. 1 puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, chain 2, puff stitch, chain 2 into the same space. So the next one we'll get 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. After your last puff stitch, chain 1, and into that 3rd chain, place a double crochet. And at the end of this round, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 puff stitches. So you're going to grab your hoop and go ahead and slip stitch through that stitch, the loop on your hook to attach it, and we're going to turn. So I have it attached to the hoop with a single crochet, and now I am going to do 3 double crochets. So 1 into the top of the puff stitch, 2 into this chain space. There's 1 and 2. And now I am going to slip stitch into the chain space as well. So just pull up your yarn and pull through that loop. And that gives you a little cloud-like bump, I guess, whatever. So now to the top of the next stitch, I'm going to do a half double crochet and then do a couple more double crochets. Sorry, I'm thinking, just making this up as I go. And we'll slip stitch again. And just keep working whatever you want around. Keep making those little bumps. If you want to do just all single crochets around, you can. But I am going to mix it up between singles, doubles, slip stitches, and half double crochets. So keep working until you get to the other side, and we'll go from there. And here I am at the last one. Go through that third chain under your hoop and single crochet. And I'm going to single crochet across the bottom. So here's my chain 3. I'm going to place 2 single crochets in that chain 3. Find your next chain 3, 2 single crochets. Your next chain 3, 2 single crochets. And go ahead and throw a couple there in the middle. And keep placing 2 single crochets around your chain 3s. And then here I am at the end. I am just going to get my hook in there and slip stitch. And then I'm going to cut my yarn. Chain up 1 and then cut my yarn. Go ahead and pull that through. Scrunch it together. And you have your little cloud. So now I'm attaching the fringe and I'm holding 2 strands together, and over here for this one I'm going to go back behind and pull it through, and I'm going to go around the ring just to kind of secure it on there and hide it a little bit, and just pull these through. And you're going to just work that all the way across just like that, switching up your colors however you want to do it. So just keep attaching across and then you'll be done. Okay, now that I have all of my tassels on, I did 2 purple on the end, teal, or aqua, teal, aqua, yellow, and then the pink in the middle. The last thing I need to do is trim up my ends to even them out a bit, and then I'm all done. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, thanks.